Welcome, family and friends, to the marriage of Alex Warner and Ian Evans. I don't think we could ask for a more beautiful place to say I do it. But seriously though, when I was racking my brain about what I was going to say, for some reason the phrase first impressions kept sticking out to me. I thought first impressions were always the one thing that everyone remembers, whether it's good or bad. So around 10 years ago, I was given my first impression of Ian. I saw a guy walking up the road to Allie's house. He was wearing cargo shorts, towel over his head, carrying a fruit tray, looking like Pitbull's doppelganger. I said to myself, all right, let's see how this plays out. Now, I knew Alex a little bit before Ian. Alex and my wife were roommates, and the first impression I have of Alex is one I still laugh about today. So it was a late night with some college activities. We ended back at their apartment. Everyone had plenty of their happy juice, and for some reason, I don't know why, every time Alex would try to talk, I would just start shushing her. Now, it wasn't like a shh. It was like a shh, 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 shh. And we all know how Alex is. If something is bothering her, she's gonna let you know about it.
I'm so honored to be here today as your maid of honor and watch two of my best friends officially tie the knot. I first met Alex in homeroom freshman year of high school at Roger Bacon. Back then, Alex had curls for days and I would sit behind her and boing her hair up and down. She had to have thought I was extremely weird, but she befriended me anyway. Alex has always been like that, though. She's one of the kindest and most selfless people I know.
It is an honor to stand up here before you all as Ian's best man. I met Ian back in 2011 when wearing plaid shorts at shin length and chin straps were cool. I'm happy to see you grew out of that phase and decided to look less like Pitbull and more like Willie Robertson from Duck Dynasty. But for a man who has very little patience, I'm happy that you finally made the decision to bend the knee.
Alexandra, Rachel Warner, you've been my best friend for 9 years.
Although it was in Colorado, as we took on the 4-pass loop,
make me a better person. I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
I don't think we'd want you to propose any other way.
Will you marry me?
But the most important part of all this are the first impressions that I have been able to witness between Alex and Ian. If memory serves me right, the first time they met would be the first long night of many. But Allie and I have been able to see them both grow together. From those crazy college days to finishing college, to getting new jobs, promotions to building a home on a beautiful property, to many trips out west backpacking through the woods, and to starting a family with their little baby Bricky. But I'd say we'd all grown in the last 10 years. So today is the day. It actually becomes real. Now it's legal. Everything you own, Ian, just remember, Alex owns it now too. But marriage just isn't a piece of paper. It's not just someday. It's much more than that. Marriage is forever. Marriage is the foundation of your new life. So at this time, Alex and Ian chose to write their own vows. So Ian's going to read his vows first.
So Alec, we've been together for 10 years. Traveled half the country, shared countless memories, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. Your compassion for people is truly genuine, and always put others ahead of yourself. The energy you put into your passions is simply amazing, and those that are lucky enough to have you in their life are extremely fortunate. You are an impossible person to keep pace with, but I promise to spend the rest of my life trying to keep up. With you, I'm the best version of myself. Thank you for supporting my ideas, allowing me to be myself, and pushing me to pursue my interests. I promise to put you in brick first, never take you for granted, and never stop loving you. I love you, can't wait to marry you, and look forward to all the adventures we have ahead of us.
So Ian, you came into my life at a time when I was least expecting it, but I'm so happy I fell for all of your sly ways of asking me out on dates. Like to the Bengals game when I didn't even know you were really asking me out on a date, or to a local pub to shoot some pool. Looking back now on our 10 years together, I couldn't imagine a life without you. And all of our wonderful adventures we've had and will continue to have. Starting with celebrating our wedding out here in our favorite place with all of our favorite people. There are so many things that I love about you. Here are just a few that I'd like to point out. I love your caring nature, your ability to take on whatever is thrown your way, your imagination that always keeps me on my toes, and your welcoming arms to my family, and even embracing some of our crazy. My promises to you are to always have our pantry stocked full of barbecue sauce and peanut butter crackers.
Yes.
And to always have you try the hottest of hot foods just to keep your taste buds on par with mine. But above all, I promise to support you, honor you, and love you unconditionally. I love you.
All right, you guys want to join hands? It's a big part. You ready? Do you, Ian, take Alex to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Do you, Alex, take Ian to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Thanks. By the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church and the state of Montana, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Ian, you may kiss the bride. I now present to you for the first time, Ian and Alex Evans.
I'm 100% going to take credit for this fantastic vacation that you're on because I introduced the bride and groom nearly a decade ago. And I won't go into details of that night, but here we are 10 years later, and I can honestly say that I've enjoyed the seat that I have had to the Alex and Ian love story. I've witnessed Alex and Ian find their true selves in one another and follow the paths they truly enjoy in life.
Alex and Ian, over the years, I have watched you both demonstrate what it takes to make a solid relationship work. And it's so inspiring to see what a great team the two of you are.
So now for my advice. Ian, never laugh too hard at your wife's choices. Remember, you were one of them. Find the magical moments in life every day. The kind of moments that make you smile ear to ear. The kind of moments that make you do something crazy together. Moments when you glance over at each other and get a rush of falling in love all over again. It's easy to get sucked into everyday life and miss these moments, but the secret is they're always there. You just have to remember to look for them.
Alex and Ian, you both have played a significant role in my life, and for that, I cannot thank you enough. I'm so happy to play a big role in your wedding and would like to conclude this speech with a quote from Wu-Tang. If you can't live, you're dying. You give or you buy in. Keep it real or keep it moving. Keep grinding, keep shining. To El Capitan and Woodchuck Ian. Cheers!
Cecil and I would like to say how thrilled we are to officially welcome Ian into our family. As crazy as it is, welcome. Marcia and Kurt, we welcome you and your family into our extended family, and we look forward to many happy occasions together. Alex and Ian, my wish for you is a lifetime of happiness, love, and laughter. And most of all, keep living the dream. As the mother of the bride, I, of course, have some advice. That is, 1, encourage one another and build each other up. But most importantly, always be there for each other. If you do that, everything else will fall into place. So, with all our love, congratulations and cheers. Let's all stand. Raise our glasses to Alex and Ian. And salute! Salute!